Well, that sucks. Early morning was a fail last night. Well, I don't know, around midnight, 12:30. Megan and I drove up to Rocky Mountain National Park. We really wanted to do an overnight camp up there, and we rented a telescope from Walmart Library to watch the comet. But when we got up there, it said it was open. It said the campground was open, and the road to the campground ended up being closed. I don't know what reason why. It's supposed to be open 24 hours, like throughout the whole year. But I'm thinking maybe it was the snowstorm that we had recently. Something to do with that. The roads were pretty bad on our way up there. Ended up being a fail. So that kind of ruined things for today's vlog / video that I was going to do. So for today's video, I just wanted to kind of show you guys and talk about our 4Runner setup. I have part of Megan's drink in my beard. What drink is that?
It's a black tea, sugar-free vanilla, and soft top, and cream inside.
So here is our beautiful 2022 Toyota 4Runner. We used to live in a van. I've kind of talked about that a little bit. We had a ProMaster, and we had a lot of transmission issues. So we wanted something more reliable. And when we took a trip up to Big Bend in the van, we couldn't get to the places that we wanted to because you needed more clearance and you needed 4-wheel drive. We picked the 4Runner is because it's reliable. They're pretty much bulletproof and can last easily up to 500,000 miles without doing anything to them, other than just basic maintenance like oil changes, that kind of thing. And it did decent on gas, not too bad. It actually did better than the Ram ProMaster we had. And the off-road capabilities. We wanted to do more off-roading. We wanted to do more overlanding type stuff, get to areas that you can't with a van, and be in more remote areas. So this is what our 4Runner looked when we first bought it. It had I think it had like, not 0 miles on it. I think it was like 2 or 3 miles on it when we bought it. We kind of got lucky with it when we went to the dealership to look at it. It was a first come first serve. You couldn't even put a down deposit, and someone else was actually looking at it and was planning on buying it, but then for whatever reason they didn't get approved, or like they didn't have the amount of money to put down. So then we were the next people there, so they're like, hey, it's your guys's if you guys get approved, which we did, which is pretty awesome, and I'm really happy that we did. So with our build, we built a simple bed platform with pull-out drawer systems. We decided to do easy pull-out drawers, ones that you don't have to attach to a railing because that would cause more work. We honestly just put 3 boards and then plywood on top and just nailed it all together, and it works pretty well. We also did a seat delete in the back. We took all the back seats out, so that leaves more room for putting the battery system under there and those kind of things. So we just kind of had to even the bed platform out with just some little like legs that we built, which was really easy, and it works very well. The left drawer is going to be where we have all our clothes and where it's organized. The right, and that also has our refrigerator on that side. The right side is going to be our kitchen, where our grill is, and all of our dishes and things like that. Able to watch TV in here. We have a Xbox hooked up to play video games. We also have my CPAP machine that runs off the battery system. But only the battery system only can really run my CPAP machine and our fan for about 7 to 8 hours. So I really don't recommend the iGen 1000. I recommend going with like Jackery or Blue Yeti. Those are just better brands. We have window covers from WeatherTech, which really have upgraded the 4Runner. More privacy, and it helps hold in the heat, and it also helps block out the sun for those summer times, winter times. It works very well. I definitely recommend those. You can go to WeatherTech's website enter your vehicle's information, and they will give you the sizes that actually fit all windows. You can get a kit that fits all windows or just the windshield, and it's cut exactly perfect for your vehicle. On the top, we have our diesel heater. We also have a traveling bag where we put a couple bins up there. We've got 4 bins that just has extra stuff in there, and tools in case we ever need tools while we're on the road. The diesel heater is very important. That's what keeps us warm in the winter. All I did was put a all-in-one diesel heater. I put it in a storage container and cut out 2 holes at the bottom and a hole for the air to come, the air hose to come through into the window. So I just cut 3 holes. It works perfect. It keeps the diesel heater safe from the elements, from getting rain or snow on it, and it looks a little bit more stealthy because it looks just kind of like, okay, that's just a storage thing for storage. And now we got this new black ducking that goes to the window, so that helps too because it's really hard to see since it's black. Other upgrades that we've done to the 4Runner is we got different tires and rims. So I wanted to go with a little more stylish look on the rims and a little more off-road aggressive on the tires. The other upgrade we did was really dark window tinting for privacy, which we don't really get bothered with in Colorado, but sometimes when we're traveling to other states, they will bother us. But I do have a medical exemption because in my family, they are, on my dad's side of the family, skin cancer runs in our family, so I'm allowed to have very dark window tinting. Some states still are kind of iffy, like Iowa. I've had a lot of issues in Iowa with my previous vehicles that had dark window tinting. They did not want to accept the doctor note, and I had to just honestly just pay the ticket because it would have cost more to go to court and fight them, so I would just pay the ticket. So another thing that we have in here, I've kind of talked about on our previous videos, we have Verizon My Home Internet hooked up in here for all our Wi-Fi connection needs. Works perfect. If you have 5G on your phone, this thing's gonna work awesome wherever you're at. However, I do want to upgrade to Starlink in the future, so when we're up in the remote areas, we do have connection. This will not work in remote areas. You gotta have cell phone connection for it to work. It's only 20 bucks a month for unlimited, so I highly recommend it if you're like a van dweller in the cities. If you're not really gonna be out exploring much, it's perfect, it's cheap, and it works. They will say it's geo-locked to an address that you put on file, but that's not true. We've traveled to different states all over, and it still worked perfectly fine for us. And Verizon hasn't changed anything. They haven't said, hey, you're using it on the go, you can't do that. They haven't done anything. And we used to have the Verizon hotspot for 100 gigabytes, and it was like $100. So this just saved us tons of money by switching to it, and it works perfect. Mitch, it on our 4Runner build. If you have any other questions for us, go ahead and comment down below, and I'll be happy to answer those as soon as I can. Honestly, I'm pretty available all the time, so I try to be on there to answer questions and comments and interact with you guys at all times. Another thing I kind of want to just kind of talk about was last night was my first time taking the new psych meds, so I haven't recorded much today. It's been a really bad off day for me. I'm like so in and out of it, really lightheaded and blurred vision, so today's been just kind of horrible, to be honest with you. It's dinner time and I'm hungry, and I finally found these tortillas that I've been looking for. A lot of people have been talking about them on TikTok. They're high fiber and they're only 50 calories per tortilla, and I heard here they work very well. So let's get out in this cold weather and do some cooking. Here are the tortillas that I was talking about. They're tortilla wraps, and they're called Extreme Wellness High Fiber.
Oh yeah, they look good. Oh, and they're keto friendly.
Keto.
I know, but it just says it on the bag. So if you are keto, these would be good ones for you to try.
I'm very excited to try it. I also got this Best Foods cilantro lime sauce to put on it to try. Hopefully this stuff is good. We have leftover beef from our last cooking adventure yesterday. So I'm going to use that. I burnt my finger. Great, did you get it?
Ooh.
It's looking delicious. It's kind of falling apart, but that's fine.
It's okay. I mean, every time you go to Chipotle, it falls apart, right? So what's the difference?
Yeah, every time you go to Chipotle, it falls apart.
This
So
one's
what's
just
the difference?
homemade instead of from Chipotle.
So this is how it came out. We had to double wrap it, but it looks delicious. So cold out there. I can't wait for spring. Oh yeah.
My boogers are frozen. How is it?
Really good. These tortillas are way better.
Than
Way
the
better.
other ones?
So Megan's burrito is warming up right now and getting toasted like mine.
Crispy. Well, knowing my luck, I'll probably burn it.
So Barnett likes to burn her grilled cheese. The cilantro sauce is really good in this. And yes, I got it in my beard again. I should just start a series of food that I get in my beard.
Oh, the cheese is all melty too, like that, pulling. Nice.
Delicious.
Yeah, she looks really good.
I will take that other burrito.
Hey. Don't touch my burrito.
I want another burrito.
No, you can have a bite of mine. Looks really good. Ooh.
How do you like your burrito?
That's good. It's really yummy. I think I could eat these like every day.
The cilantro is like really good, that cilantro sauce. Huh? It's a little spicy, but good.
But it adds just enough. It's not too spicy.
So I would have to add up the calories. I would guess maybe 400 calories these burritos are. Maybe a little bit less. Especially if we would have used just one tortilla. We had to use two because we made them so big to double wrap it. But they are a great weight loss hack. Adding the Greek yogurt just adds so much more protein that I need. And it works very well. Tastes very good. And I'm going to start using these tortillas from now on. Everybody keeps looking at us weird. One, because of food in my beard, probably. And two, there's a dispensary in this parking lot. So everyone's like looking at us and like, are they cooking dinner outside their, what are they cooking burritos outside of their 4Runner? What the?
Actually have a lot of people who do approach us when we're in parking lots and ask about our setup and everything. And I'm surprised like how many people just look at us and go, oh my god, that's so cool. I wish I could do that. Like compliment us on our bed platforms. Like, I don't know, it happens a lot actually. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And they just comment on my beard. They're just like, look at that mountain man. He's got such a luscious beard.
Oh yeah, and they ask to touch it too.
They do.
Can I touch your beard? And he's like, okay.
I'm like, yes, you may touch it. That's gonna be it for today's video. Just wanted to show you guys our setup, kind of go through it all. because I haven't done that yet. I kind of do it bits and pieces, so I wanted to make a full video on it. Like I said, we didn't do much today. The medicine kind of just had me messed up, so we just spent a lot of time in the 4Runner doing nothing but watching YouTube and TikTok today. So not too much, just kind of just a chill day in the 4Runner. But anyways, we will see you guys on the next video, probably tomorrow. If I can keep going, if I can keep these videos going every day, I will do it. But it is a lot. It is a lot to do. Every day I gotta think of something else. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.
Oh my god, my balloon fell apart. Bye!
Burrito fell apart.